Today we are looking at the Ryobi and the Prunarbo pruning shears. Now they're similar but different. They're both great, but there is a clear situation where you'd use one over the other. So, you know, they both do what they say on the tin. They do the job, but they do the job slightly differently. So the Prunarbo has more cutting power. It can cut up to 40 millimeters and it can definitely handle thicker branches. This is the one reason why my friend prefers it, but as I'll go on to tell you, there are, you know, they both serve a purpose. It can take Makita batteries, so if you do have Makita cordless tools, obviously you can swap around and save money on batteries. It comes with extra spare blade. It's a lower price point than the Ryobi. This has been used loads on the farm for cutting and preparing firewood and pruning olive trees, and we have found it fine, loved it. The build quality is mid-tier, but it's doing what it needs to do for us. It's less ergonomic, it's just straight, and from research on the internet, reliability can be hit and miss, but as I say, we have been working it away and it's been brilliant. Really happy with it. Now the Ryobi, you can definitely feel the ergonomic design, slightly better quality, slightly better design. It does have a smoother trigger action, but for what we use and we don't do that. We don't need that. We're not doing any fine pruning. Obviously, if you've got Ryobi tools, you can share batteries. This battery is actually just a generic one bought off Amazon and they work fine. Cons are, and again, the one reason why we prefer the other one here is it's got a much smaller cutting capacity, 25 millimeters, but that might be to your benefit depending on what you want it for. It is more expensive, but then it is a well-known brand. It is sold without the battery, but as I said, you can get these generic ones off of Amazon, and we just have found them absolutely fine. Get them in a pack of 2. The big question is which one. For us, it's this one because we want the capacity to cut thicker. So if you want to cut thicker tools, this one. If you want more power for your money, this one. If you already own Makita tools and you want to be able to swap out the batteries and make use of not having to purchase extra batteries, then go for this one. If you do more fine pruning, maybe more gardening rather than homesteading and olive tree cutting as we do here, go for this one. So for your ordinary household garden, this one. Obviously, if you've already got Ryobi tools, you might want to use this one. If you were spending a long time doing a lot of precision cutting, you'd want this one because of the ergonomic design. It definitely feels better design. It sits in the hand much better. And if you don't need to use the thickness, but you got to keep going and you want a good, reliable brand, I'd go for this one. So more power, thicker cutting capacity, finer pruning, quality brand. Not to say this isn't quality, but you know, a kind of well-known good brand. So yeah, I hope that helps. You decide.